Hey, it's me, Rob, and I'm hanging out at Universal Orlando today, and I'm gonna go look for some penny making machines, the souvenir pennies. So come hang out, I'll show you some stuff. I got two right here, right across from Starbucks and Bubba Gump. Two collectible penny machines. We got SpongeBob, Simpsons, Shrek, and Jaws. $1 each. Pretty cool. And then these ones here are Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, Captain America, and the Hulk coaster. And it looks like these ones you actually crank. I know a lot of these days are automated, but this one you get to crank, and that I believe is which penny it's gonna be. So if you want a particular penny, you got to rotate the handle. And there's a little deal here that says your engraving, so that's the one that you're gonna get. All right, let's go hunt for some more. We're gonna pop into the Universal Studios store here on the right-hand side and see if there's any collectible penny machines in here. I'm gonna bet there is, although I don't know if I've ever noticed any inside of here or not. So there is a collectible penny machine on the far side of the store in the Harry Potter section. Right over here. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter Universal Studios collectible coins. This one is automated. There is no crank on this one. And the pennies are... let's see here. Oh, I have to pay to even look at them. Well, I guess I can go down here. There's Dobby. There's the Sorting Hat. The Hogwarts crest. Platform 9 3/4. The glasses with the lightning bolt scar. It looks like this one is a wand. There's a broomstick one right here. That is pretty cool. 1 for 1 or all 8 for $5. Here's kind of a better look before it changed again on me. I did confirm with one of the workers that that's the only collectible penny machine inside of the Universal Studios store. So we're gonna head over to the Epic Preview Center, see if maybe there's one in there. Here it is, the old Epic Universe Preview Center. You got to imagine they'll have a penny machine in here, right? It doesn't look like there's any collectible penny machines in here, but they do have some new displays next to the portals here. Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein's monster, you know. And then over here they got a big old Toothless. That's pretty cool. Ministry of Magic, they got some Trunks and a Niffler. Mario's out over here for Super Nintendo World. So no collectible pennies, but that's kind of cool to see that they added the cutouts in front of the portals. Okay. I'm gonna go into Studios first. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to find like every single collectible penny machine today. I do have to go to work. It is about 9:20 in the morning, so I still have a lot of time. I'm hoping we can find quite a few of them. I don't know where they're all at or how many there are, so I don't really, I don't have like a checklist. So I guess we'll just see which ones we can find, but we're gonna start in Studios. It's not near as busy getting into Studios today as it was yesterday. The line was only like a few people deep. Anyways, that's sort of irrelevant. The first place we're going into here is the Universal Studios store on the left-hand side. We're gonna go see if we can't find us some collectible pennies. And this is the first, like the giant store right when you come into the park on the left-hand side. Okay, I found a collectible penny machine over here near the registers. $1 each or all 8 for $5. That seems to be kind of a trend. I don't know if this one is operating. It doesn't look like it is. Looks like it might be off. Either way, we found one. E.T., Jaws, Kong, Back to the Future, Men in Black, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Velocicoaster at this one. So I don't know if they're planning on moving this thing or what. I don't know why it's off. So look at the actual pennies in this one. And then there, I think, is another one right over here. Yeah, another pressed penny machine. These look like they're Despicable Me themed. You got Gru, the girls. I don't know all the characters' names, like Stuart or whatever. I don't know. I'm not super into Despicable Me. Here's a look at the options. And then it looks like there's a third one right here with the crank. Those other two were automated. It looks like there's just 4 options on this one. More Despicable Me themed. That's pretty cool. I think this one's my favorite. And that's probably my second favorite. I would get one of those two for sure if it were me. Here's a little crank thing like before, you know, if you want to select which one you're getting. That is pretty cool. So there's 3 in here. And then there's also a like ID tag engraver on the far end over that way. But I'm not here to look for those today. I just happened to notice it. I'm gonna see if maybe there's a 4th one over this way. It looks like it's just those 3 machines in there plus that ID engraver, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go over this way. And definitely gonna go into the 5 and dime. I bet they got one over there. We'll just see. We're gonna wander around. I don't anticipate seeing one inside of the Wicked shop, but I'm gonna see if I can just go in on this side. It might not even be open right now. Oh, it is. Maybe there's one in here. I'll be honest with you guys, I forgot that I saw this last time I was in here, but there is a collectible penny machine. 4 Wicked themed items, 1 each or all 8 for $5. This one's automated, it's not a crank. And there's some pretty cool ones. The Emerald City, Alphaba, Glinda, little Oz with the balloons. That one's pretty cool. The hat. Wow. And here's a look at those right there, the actual pressed ones. So over here across from Wicked, which is over that way, in this little walkway where the restrooms are, and there's a locker station and guest services and first aid and stuff is over this way. It looks like there might be another collectible penny machine. There is. It's the crank kind. There's only 4 options. And it looks like these are SpongeBob, Marvel, Simpsons, and Marvel Iron Man down here. I don't know who this is. I should know who that is, but I don't. I don't know who that is. If you know which Marvel character that is, drop it in the comments, because I don't know who that is. I think of these 4, I'd probably get the Homer one. Looks like he's having a good time. We're going over here next into Williams of Hollywood, which, if I'm thinking right, is the entrance to the tribute store. We're gonna see if there's any collectible penny machines in here. It's really weird, guys. I'll be honest with you, there's nobody in here, and it's kind of freaking me out. But I haven't seen any penny machines thus far. I didn't see any collectible penny machines in there, and I asked the fellow working the checkout desk. He said no. So it looks like there's no collectible penny machines in the tribute store. We're gonna go over to the 5 and dime next. I found one, another one. Universal Studios Monsters. That's pretty cool. Dracula. Looks like there's a Mummy. I don't know all the names of all these guys. Frankenstein's monster. That's pretty cool. And then here's a look at the pennies pressed down here. It's not a penny machine, but it is Bart and Homer. So that's kind of fun. I complain about this almost every time I come now to studios. But that section of the park with Men in Black and E.T. and DreamWorks and Springfield is not open until 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to go this way. I spotted one from afar outside of the supply vault, which is the store for the Transformers ride. It's sitting right here, right outside. No surprise, these are Transformer themed collectible pennies. Optimus, Bumblebee, Evac, who's the ride vehicle for the ride, and Megatron. That's pretty cool. Little crank one, this one. This isn't a penny machine, but it is a collectible medallions machine that's inside the supply vault. Looks like these are the 4 you can choose from. That is pretty cool. $7 each or 4 for $20. These are obviously a little more expensive than the collectible pennies, but they are pretty cool. I wouldn't be able to come by Transformers The Ride 3D without doing a nice little shot of Optimus here. That is pretty cool. The next place we're looking for a collectible penny machine is over here in the Bulls Gym athletic wear store. I almost never come in here. Pretty small store, as you can see, but no collectible penny machine in this one. It looks like the holiday tribute store is still open. I don't know when that's going to close. My wife, Taylor, who was on the vlog with me yesterday, she knows a lot more about that stuff than I do. She's more like the current events. I sort of just wander around the park and talk. Anyways, we're going to pop in here, and we're going to see if there's any collectible penny machines. Although last time I was in here, I didn't notice any. With that being said, I wasn't really looking for any either. So I guess it's not that surprising that the tribute stores wouldn't have a collectible penny machine because the theming is always changing. So I don't know much about how those machines work, but I would assume the pennies that you get, like when you get the machine, those are the pennies that thing has to make. I don't know how easy it is to like change the programming. So that makes sense to me anyways, that they wouldn't have them in the tribute stores. Okay, next we're gonna go into the store that's the exit for the Mummy ride. And I already see one right here, right on the inside of this bad boy. Revenge of the Mummy collectible pennies. They got 4. This one is the crank one. You gotta crank it yourself. 4 different Mummy pennies here. That's pretty cool. I also almost never come into this store either. I did not realize that it was connected to the arcade. So I guess you learn something new every day. I was gonna go into Rosie's Irish shop here to see if there's a collectible penny machine in here, but it looks like this is not open yet. There's a deadbolt on here. It's a pretty small shop. And from this angle, it does not look like there is a collectible penny machine in here. I have been in Diagon Alley many times. I have never seen a penny machine in Diagon Alley. So I'm not getting my hopes up. But we're gonna go do a little searching around and see what's going on. Something else I noticed today is they got a worker standing out here letting people know where Diagon Alley is. The amount of times I've come here and people can't find that section of the park for how old it is still kind of surprising. But you know, some people just don't know, I guess. There it is, the old Diagon Alley. We're gonna go into Quality Quidditch Supplies and Weasley's Wizard Wheezes first. But like I said before, I've never noticed any here. I don't think they have any collectible penny machines in any of these shops. So I've been wandering around. I've never seen one here before, so I thought I would just ask somebody that works here. And the response was, no, those are Muggle contraptions. We do not have them here, and we never will. There are some Harry Potter themed machines in the park, in the other areas, but there is not any here in Diagon Alley. Okay, so the next stop on the souvenir penny machine scavenger hunt is the Men in Black store and like Men in Black area of the park, and then Springfield and DreamWorks. So we only got a couple more stops over here in Studios. All right, here we are outside the MIB gear shop. I'm gonna bet a lot of money that there's one in here. I'm pretty sure I've seen one in here before. I know they have the ID engraver, which a lot of people use for the first time they max out on the ride. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be one in here. Right over here in the back corner. Penny machine. This one's only got 3. That's the lowest number we've seen all day. 3 different Men in Black and 1 Universal Studio. So 2 different Men in Black, 1 Universal Studio penny. And it looks like this one is automated as well. And you just pick here which one you want. Or you can do 3 for $3. And here is the ID engraver. Like I said, a lot of people use this for the first time they max out on the ride. You put your name, the date, and 9s across, because you know the max score is 999,999. And here's just a little peek at the machine right here. Got a diamond tip on it, so you can't go wrong with that. One of these days, I am gonna watch the Men in Black movie. I'm gonna watch the whole thing right here. It's on my list of things to do. But yeah, the movie plays right here as you exit the ride, which is right here. Okay, it looks like we just have Springfield and DreamWorks Studio, the DreamWorks land, left to see if there's any more collectible penny machines. I'm probably not gonna get over to Islands today. It's already 10 o'clock and I gotta be to work. So I'll probably end up doing a part 2 tomorrow for the collectible penny machines and Islands of Adventure. Take it in while you can. The Simpsons area of the park, rumored to be closing soon, although I heard at the beginning of last year it was going to be closed by the end of last year, and it hasn't been yet. But rumors are circulating this is going to be a Pokemon area of the park, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So to me, the most obvious spot to have a souvenir penny machine would be in the Quickie Mart. So I guess we're gonna find out. What's up, Millhouse? Nice to see you, buddy. Glad you're back. So I was just inside the food court area that you can get into going through Moe's. And I asked them if there were any in Springfield. And they told me there's one by the Quickie Mart. But I was just over here. And I asked that lady, and she said she thought there was one over here too. But it looks like there isn't. I don't know if it's been recently removed. I did see an ATM over here. Let's see. I don't think there is one over here. Yeah, there's not. So I think maybe there used to be one until recently. That's the way it seems to me anyways. Anyways, onward we go. All right, we're in the final area of Studios for our souvenir penny search. The first place I'm gonna go is SpongeBob Store Pants. You gotta imagine they'd have one in there, right? 1 or 2 at least. Here it is, SpongeBob Store Pants. You gotta imagine that they have a collectible penny machine inside of here. There's the old pineapple. I am not seeing one, you guys. I am very surprised that there's not one in here. Wow. No collectible penny machines in store pants. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of shocked. You know, I do need a new wallet. I actually really do need a new one. How much is one of these? I'm not seeing a price. Maybe on one of these. Oh, there we go. 20 bucks. I don't know, you guys. I'm not going to get it today, but I didn't even know they had wallets over here. That's pretty cool. I'm not even really a big SpongeBob fan. Oh, there's this. I haven't seen this Sandy bag before. That's kind of cool. I don't know how new that is. All right. No collectible penny machine in here. We're going to keep it moving. All right. Last stop. DreamWorks Land. Well, and E.T. I lied to you guys. We're going to go into E.T. first. This is the E.T. toy closet, which is the store for E.T. The exit for the ride is actually over that way. And there is a souvenir penny machine right out here, right in the front. It looks like there is 3 E.T. themed. Well, sorry, 2. It looks like there's 2 E.T. themed pennies. Woody the Woodpecker. I think that's who that is. I don't know, it looks like a duck. I don't know what's going on with that one. And then a SpongeBob one, which makes sense. And this is the hand crank. All right, we're gonna wander around the DreamWorks area now. Although I don't know that there's any stores back here. I think it's just like food kiosks. But that doesn't mean there's not a penny machine or 2 back here. Well, no penny machines in DreamWorks. I think I found most, if not all of them, over here in Studios. But I ran out of time. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do Islands. I was saying that earlier. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do Hunt Around Islands and see if I can't find some more. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. I had a good enough time. I'll see you next time.